This is a demonstration on how to release the final adjusted grade in the D2L gradebook. So my gradebook is ready to go. It's ready to be released. I've checked to make sure that all my missing assignments have scores entered, and all my extra credit has already been identified, so their grades are ready to be released. Right now my gradebook is set to release the calculated final grade, and I know that because I see this little symbol next to the calculated final grade. If I scroll all the way to the right of my gradebook, I'll see where I've got two columns, calculated and adjusted. I'm going to release adjusted, so I need to go into my settings. So I'll scroll back across and go in the upper right hand side and go to settings. And then I'll click on the calculation options tab. Then under final grade released, I'll change this to adjusted and click save. And click close. Then I'm going to return to the enter grades page. I no longer have the symbol by calculated grade. If I scroll to the right, you'll see now the symbol is under the adjusted final grade. So I'll choose the adjusted final grade, click the arrow, and go to grade all. You'll notice on this page that the grades are sitting right now under calculated final grade. So I need to move them over here, and this is where I can make adjustments. The best way to do that is to just use the arrow at the top of the page next to final grades and choose to recalculate all. It's going to ask me which grades to include. In most cases it'll be all of them, so I'll choose all of them and choose calculate. This is going to recalculate the final grades, and it's also going to move or copy the grades from calculated over to adjusted. The benefit that you get from releasing the adjusted final grade is that you can adjust the final grade right here in this final grade column. So if you have somebody that's very close to the next threshold and you want to bump them up maybe 10 points or something, you could just simply add the points right here. When you're adjusting, or when you're releasing the calculated final grade, there's no way to make adjustments to that final grade unless you manipulate an individual grade item. So instead of getting 40 points on a test, you give them 50 points to get them those extra points. So if you're thinking that you're going to need to adjust any of the grades to kind of look at those thresholds, you'll want to release the adjusted final grade. So once I were to add points here, I would click save. That didn't quite do it here, so let me try adding a few more points. So that bumped the person up over into the next threshold. Okay, so now what I can do is the grades have been transferred over, and now I can get ready to release them. There's different ways to do that. You can release them individually by selecting the student and saving. You can select all students using this top box and then click the release button, and that will select everybody, and then you could save it. But if you've got lots of students and multiple pages, the best way to do this is to click the arrow at the top of the page and click release all, and then click yes. Alright, so let's go back to the gradebook. I'll hit cancel to see what that has done. So the final calculated grade is sitting here, but if you scroll to the right, you're going to see calculated grade is here, adjusted final grade is here, and the one with the eyeball next to it is the one that has been released to students. So this example where the student, the calculated grade was a B, but the final grade, the final adjusted grade is an A. Again, it's a good idea to check this out by previewing a student's gradebook So click on the student, click the arrow next to their name and click Preview. And then you can see their points have been adjusted there. It's the adjusted final grade showing, and it shows their percentage.